Hi again, welcome to today's episode of Plant, Grow and Eat, where we plant, grow food, and we eat together. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite fruits, which I didn't realize was my favorite till I started growing it, and it's the papaya, or as Jamaicans like to say, papa. But for this episode, I call it papaya. So papaya is another food that is not only absolutely delicious, and I have to say mine are the most delicious, but they're also packed with nutrients. You all know by now that I'm all about growing food that are not only just easy to grow, but that they're delicious and they're packed in nutrients. So papaya has vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, calcium, potassium, and it even has fiber. The great thing about papayas is that just about everything on the tree is edible. I haven't personally eaten the leaves, but Google it. There are a ton of nutritional and health benefits in the leaves and even the seeds. The seeds you have to be very careful with. So, of course, when trying anything new, speak to your doctors first. But I won't go into that because you guys can Google that yourself. Today, we're all talking about growing our papaya. So, come on, let me show you my papaya tree. So, my papaya, I first grew mine. I got mine like 5 years ago, and I also got it from a friend. Remember, I'm all about sharing and getting things for free. So I got a little papaya sucker, maybe a foot tall, from a friend 5 years ago. And here is my beautiful papaya tree now. From this papaya tree, I have shared a ton of not just fruits, but I've grown a ton of papayas from seed and shared it. And I have multiple friends growing papayas from this one tree. So as you can see, there's a beautiful papaya there. I hope you can see it. The sun is kind of bright. We're gonna grow that. I'm gonna pick that right now, and then I'll get right back at you to show you how to grow it from seed. That was fun. So I just got my papaya down, and look at this beautiful papaya. Let me tell you, it's important. If you have to start this off by buying a papaya, wait until the papaya is beautiful and fully ripe. You can leave it on your counter, leave it in a paper bag until it's fully ripe. This one ripened on a sweet tree, so you know it's gonna be sweet. So let's see what this looks like. So when you're gonna plant from seed, it's very important to get the seeds from the lower half of the papaya. This is fully ripe, so the knife just slides right through it. Oh my goodness. Look at those seeds. Look at those seeds. Look how delicious this is. So as I said, the most fertile seeds are in the lower half or the heavier half of the papaya. You can see this is fat, this is skinny. And another trick to learn for growing your papaya seeds, to know which ones are most fertile, is to drop them in a bowl of water. The ones that float to the top are less fertile. The ones that sink are more fertile. So I do this. I drop them in some water. The ones because you don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste time growing something for 5, 6 months, a year, then find out it's no good. All of the seeds that float to the top are the ones that probably will not germinate. They're not good. So you take these off, and you plant the ones that are at the bottom. And I'm gonna tell you just how easy it is to plant papaya seeds. So you see, it's just as simple. You rinse them off. Skim off the ones on top, give it a couple minutes to settle, then skim them off on top. This is how easy it is to grow papayas, because anything I do, I like to do easy. And I know that there are a lot of YouTube videos out there that have, other methods, but I just try to teach the very easiest because I want to get you growing food. So once you get your papaya seeds, you can either use like a seed starter mix in small little containers to get them started. But what I actually do, I literally eat my papaya. I just throw the seeds in the garden and they grow. I'm gonna show you 2 spots where I literally just threw some seeds down, lightly covered it with dirt, and they sprung up. Let me show you. Come with me. So let me show you just how easy this is. As I said, there are 100 YouTube videos out there, and I'm so glad that you're watching mine. I'm all about ease. So literally what I did a few weeks ago, I literally got some good papayas that I just ate, nothing fancy, sprinkled them, and I just scraped a little dirt over them, watered them in. Like I watered like every day for maybe a couple weeks, and now you see that I already have them growing up. You can tell when it's a papaya, the first leaves look like this, and as they develop, then they start taking on the papaya form. So these are just a few weeks old. I didn't even put a date on here. I just threw them in here. What I will do now is probably transfer them from here into small pots and give them to my friends. So let me show you what the small pots look like. So from the soil, I then transfer them into pots. I don't have a whole lot now because my friends came through and they literally raided my garden a few weeks ago and took all the plants they wanted. So, but these can literally be given to friends. You can see the secondary leaves are now appearing, and then they will eventually look like this. A newbie mistake I made when I first saw them growing, because it didn't look like this. I thought it wasn't papaya, I thought they were peppers or something else, but this is what they look like when they're young. You can also know when it's time to repot because you'll see the roots starting to come out at the bottom. So here's one that I didn't plant in the ground. I actually just transplanted this the beginning of July, but it was from seed, papaya seeds, on May 1st. So I have this one that I put in the ground the beginning of July. Now it's the beginning of August. Today is August 11th. It was just this high a month ago, and you can see it has more than doubled in size, and the trunk has more than doubled. Definitely this year, this time, I'm gonna be eating some yummy, delicious papayas. I love papaya in so many different ways. I tell you, I eat it just like I just ate it. And what I do is, if I have a lot, sometimes 2 or 3 wrap up at the same time, if I don't give them away, I slice them up into cubes and I freeze them. They freeze very well, and every morning I love to put like papayas from my garden, and if I have any bananas, plus I have my mangoes, I have all these things frozen and I put them in the blender, and they are absolutely delicious. There's nothing nicer than adding papaya to a banana bread. You need to try that, papaya banana bread. Anyway, just get started. There's just multiple ways to eat papaya. You can make them in salad dressings. Google recipes for papaya. Just make sure that it is beautiful orange sweet papaya like this. Well, thank you guys so much for this episode of Plant, Grow and Eat. Before we leave, let's try this papaya. Look at that color. You see that orange color? The more orange a papaya is, the sweeter it is, and you can tell mine can't be any brighter than this. So I'm gonna try it real quick. Oh, pure sugar, pure paradise. Guys, don't wait. You can have this next year, this time you can have this in your own garden. Let's plant, grow, eat together. Get a papaya today, plant some seeds, share some seeds. Let's plant, grow, eat. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Click that notification bell so you can see my next video. Till next time, thank you.